Welcome, everyone. I'm thrilled to be back for another exciting episode of TV Squared series. Today, we have something special in store. Our guests, Harshal Vora, VP of Sales and Customer Success at V2 Solutions, and Rick Tuttle, Senior Client Specialist at V2 Solutions, have just returned from Salesforce Dreamforce 2024, one of the most prestigious events in Salesforce ecosystem. They are here with me today to share their key takeaways and exciting innovations from that event. I am Pooja Vignesh Kumar, a marketing professional at V2 Solutions, and this is episode 2 of our series. Harshal and Rick, great to have you both back with me today. I can't wait to hear from both of you what you have to share. Let's just dive in.
Yeah, no, thanks again, Pooja, for having us again on the show. It was great last week, the launch of our podcast, and then we were live in Dreamforce as well. So it was great energy altogether, right? There's Salesforce talking about this being the largest AI event, and it was really we can see AI how it's going to change the world with this whole agent force. I think Mark Benioff did an amazing job of driving the keynote through this whole agent force initiative. I think it was amazing. Rick and I, we were just blown away. I think uh, everything that came out of our mouth after that was agent force. Wherever we saw, it was all agent force. So great energy, great meeting with some of our trailblazers in the ecosystem, or now they're going to be agent blazers, I would assume. So great energy, I think, and we will talk more about it. But I think, Rick, your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it was a great event. 40, I think 46,000 people attended the Dreamforce this year. Um, a lot of great things happening at Salesforce. I think 2025 is going to be a great year, especially when you start talking about these autonomous agents that really you can apply to Service Cloud, Sales Cloud, Marketing Cloud. I think a lot of organizations that choose to adopt Agent Force, they're going to see some huge improvements in their service. So it was a great event overall. One of my favorite one of my favorite booths was the robot drawing. It kind of looks like me, but I guess this would be my autonomous agent photo if that's what it was. So, but overall, it was a great event.
Yeah, no, I can't agree. Like I have the same kind of portrait. Yeah, that was amazing, right? I mean, we saw some of these AI robots creating these portraits and creating coffee, creating smoothies. It was amazing to see all in all, right? There were AI robots walking around the whole event space, right? People, and again, it's we need to understand that it's all the whole story is these are AI agents augmenting the human, right? So it's not taking away the human element from this, it's aiding the human to achieve better at AI. So the whole agent force is being hailed as the next big thing for AI plus human collaboration. And from what I have seen, it's definitely the next big hype. Imagine building this custom AI agents that can engage with your customers, your employees 24/7 across all the channels, whether it be Slack, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, even WhatsApp, or as well as with on mobile. And if I go back to our topic, which we are going to go talking in subsequent podcasts as well, this whole omni-channel service experience, right? So that's where this whole thing is going to stand out, right? This AI agents with a purpose, and Salesforce is also going one step ahead and building these agents for different industries, right? So they have I think They said they have about 100 plus agents or prompts being built for these industry clouds as well. So whether you are in healthcare, in life science, in manufacturing, energy, automotive, you will have these agents right there and there for you. These agent for agents are tailored for specific roles, whether it's going to be on the service side, whether it's going to be on sales side, or whether it's going to be on the HR side, whether it's helping your customers, booking meeting for your sales team, or coaching your employees with the feedback. So I think it was the great example that they showed and live demo that they have of the Saks Fifth Avenue agents, Sophie. That was amazing, right? I think the way they drove it, the way the narrative was, and during the demo itself, they made some changes in Sophie and then called back to ensure the delivery gets on time. That was something I feel, and I don't know if you, Rick, you remember, we saw this 9-year-old kid who created his own agent
Yep.
within like an hour, right? So I think things are definitely getting better. You don't need to be a coder anymore. It's the agent force with this whole low code, no code kind of platform will help anybody customize the agents using the Salesforce flows, prompts, and other APIs.
Yeah. So Herschel, that particular demo regarding Saks Fifth Avenue, that was a great example of leveraging the autonomous agents combined with data cloud and being able to provide really a seamless service to where I needed to replace a shirt or return a shirt, and being able to really request where how I wanted to pick up that replacement of that shirt. And I believe the person was able to pick it up the next day in the store. So once again, this we're able to combine autonomous agents with this customer 360 view and data cloud. I think is going to be just it's going to be huge moving forward when it comes to providing excellent service.
Yeah, no, I agree, right? I think, and even if you look at how the Trailblazer Forest was organized, right? You think it was amazing. The campgrounds, there was all in all, there was so much energy on the floor, and everyone was talking about this whole agent force. If you look at different companies or the whole partnership ecosystem that was created. There was AWS down there was IBM, there was Google Cloud, everyone was down there and they all were talking about AI. And so
Yep.
I think AI, or now in the Salesforce ecosystem, the agent force is here to stay, and that's the future. And if we don't adopt to this future, might have an existential crisis. So I think it was a great eye opener for me, at least, right, on a personal note, that this is real. AI is here. We need to start pivot and upskill ourselves, or uh, we might face a challenge of like competing with the Gen Zs and Gen Alphas.
I hear you there. I'm a Gen Xer, so I'm already getting a little too old. I need to upskill myself, and that brings me back to so there was an article or release where Salesforce was actually going to be offering um, AI courses and certificates at no cost until 2025. So once again, I think Salesforce is showing a lot of leadership in not only AI adoption, but also making certain that people within the industry are trained and at no cost.
Yeah, and I think all in all, right, apart from technology, there were great people connections we made, right? I mean, even if having connection with some of the partners or the ISV partners at lunch table or some of the consulting partners during happy hours. That was great to see how everyone is um, investing into the ecosystem. And I think one of the crazy thing that happened, I don't know, Rick, you remember that
Yes.
uh, phone call that I got from one of the competitors.
Yep.
And just to share, right? We were talking to CEO of this company who provides a solution in the Salesforce ecosystem, and their competitor at the same time somehow called me right away as soon as I connect with that CEO on LinkedIn. I get a call during that conversation and say, "Hey guys, looks like you guys are Dreamforce. Why don't you stop by our booth and come to our happy hour?" I'm like, what are the odds? What is the coincidence that this guy calls me at the same time I am having conversation with their competitor? So that was pretty crazy. Apart from that, right, I think this is all work, all fun technology stuff, but there's a lot of fun, I think, in the ecosystem. Like Rick and I had great conversations over happy hours. The whole city, San Francisco, was very vibrant with this whole driverless cars, with Waymo, picking people up, dropping people off. It was amazing experience. Yeah, although we had to wait for about what 30 minutes, 45 minutes to get into an Uber or a Waymo. But yeah, it was at the end the Dreamfest with Pink and Imagine Dragons performing. It was just a blast. I think uh, Dreamforce lived it to its name that it was the largest AI event. And I think Rick and I would be definitely going back next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I will have to say the 6 dream forces that I've been to, they've all been good, but this one seemed to have had a different feel to it. And I think a lot of it goes back to these autonomous agents, agent force, and really this, I believe this kind of this new, even though AI has been around for a while, but I really think that Salesforce is really at the forefront of doing some really great things. So I can't wait to go back next year. Hopefully, it'll be a little easier to get out of the city, but it was a great time.
Wonderful, Harshal and Rick. These are some amazing insights into new age technology and AI. What beautiful insights that you both have given today. Thank you so much, Harshal and Rick, for sharing a first-hand experience from Dreamforce 2024. We hope everybody who are watching today, they've enjoyed these glimpses that Harshal and Rick have given us into the latest innovations from Salesforce. In our next episode, we will dive back into our discussion from episode 1 on Salesforce Omnichannel. Join us on October 1st as we continue to explore how businesses can unify customer interactions across all channels. Until then, stay tuned and see you again. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.